and I had a long talk.
You and Liza? What'd she tell you?
Nothing earth-shattering. Why?
Well, it's just that, she always makes you crazy, that's all.
Well, yeah, well, that was before. I mean, things have changed. I actually had a civilized conversation with her. I might not even flinch next time I see her. Well, isn't that good news?
Well, it's not that it's not good news. It's just, you know... Well, you know, you and Liza buried the hatchet, then fine.
What don't I know?
Something happened today at work.
What? What happened?
I told Adam I wanted to bail on the cutting edge.
You quit?
Well, no, he wouldn't release me from my contract.
Well, I thought you loved that job.
Yeah, well, there are other jobs.
That are gonna make you as happy?
Honey, why aren't you overjoyed? For months, all you've wanted is to get me out of WRCW.
Well, like I said, that was before. I mean, I feel like I've just changed my mind about a lot, you know? I saw this whole other side of Liza. I mean, she was different, almost vulnerable.
Well, you and Liza bonding. It's kind of hard to picture.
I think Laurel's death just really shook her up. She's not as sure of herself as she used to be.
Has she shared this with you?
No, not really. I mean, but she didn't have to. I mean, I could see it. She's just changed. She's kind of softer, more humane. I can't believe that you haven't noticed, that you can't see a difference.
Maybe it's just a woman-to-woman thing.
You! How could you?
This is not the time.
Why?
Okay?
Why would you do this to me?
Can we
Why?
please just talk about this at the office?
What, so Adam could spy on us?
What's she talking about?
Nothing. Business. I'll fill you in.
No, why don't you fill her in now? Well, are we afraid she might disapprove?
I think you need to calm down.
I need to calm down. Your husband is a liar and a
Shut
thief.
up, Liza.
Shut up! He's trying to have me fired. What is it, my work, my style? Or are we living a time-worn cliche, Tad?
You want to talk about it now? Fine, we'll talk about it now. Would you give us a few
Oh, no,
minutes,
I think
please,
she
honey?
should stay. Don't you want your wife to know what you've been doing?
She's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'd be curious. Wouldn't you be curious? Unless, of course, you were involved in Tad's little maneuver.
Well, this is the first that I've heard of anything.
Am I being too sensitive? I feel like I'm being too sensitive.
Just leave her out of it.
What would you do if you felt that you were betrayed by someone you trusted?
Liza, wait a minute. This was not personal.
Oh, it feels that way.
I take it you got this from Adam.
Oh, who else have you told,
Fine,
Tad?
and he gave you half the story. I tried to resign today, and he wouldn't let me. I wanted him to rip up my contract. He gave me a flat no. I reminded him I never wanted Erica's slot. I fell into the job.
You were handed it by me, you ingrate. Shows you can't be too generous, especially to a man, pig.
We were neck and neck.
You were the
manager's
neophyte.
slot.
I was the pro. I still am.
Giving me the manager's job was Adam's idea.
Oh, yeah, and you fought for me? Did you stand up for me?
It occurred to me we could all do a little better. That's
Oh, yeah,
all.
with me out in the cold, right?
You'd never go without a job.
No, I don't want a job. I want my job. Now, you listen up. You want to choose me off? That's fine. You are going to be so sorry that you ever did. You just remind yourself when you have nothing, you started it.
Did you say vulnerable?
Wow, well, Adam brings that out in people.
She's not after Adam's hide. This calls for an explanation.
No. I know what this is about. It's just been hell at home since Liza took over. You want to go back to the way things were?
Yeah, well, we sure can't go on the way things have been going on.
Well, we won't. I promise. Look, the pressure's off. We're in a whole new place.
Wait a minute. You're fine with me working with Liza?
Well, Look, if Liza got a job in Hollywood, I would be the first person to say, hooray. But until that happens, honey, you were willing to give up a job that you love. Your boss is loaded for bear. You put your career on the line. I mean, if I needed any proof. I love you so much, honey. I won't ride you anymore, okay? I'm sorry I was such a shrew.